the revolutionary technology behind Bitcoin. But blockchain is promising many changes, not only to the financial sector, but to many different aspects of our lives. Is the Arab world ready for this technology, and what opportunities does it bring?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me today. I've been visiting the Middle East for about 10 years now. I lived there for a brief period of time as well, and it's one of my favorite parts of the world. So it's a great honor to be on stage with all of you today, talk to you about our technology. You know, I think what's exciting for me in the Middle East right now is that there's huge drive for change in the Middle Eastern economies. Whether you're talking about the kingdom or you're talking about the Emirates or Egypt or Tunisia, there's a strong sense of purpose and willpower from the government and from the private sector to rebuild a lot of these economies and to leapfrog straight into the digital age. And so for a firm like mine, that creates an enormous opportunity to partner with governments and firms in these countries to help power that. The software that we build is fundamentally about disintermediation, which when I say that, we have a lot of sort of people that charge rentier business models in financial services today. So they sit on risk, they sit between parties. You know, Columbia University estimates that globally this costs the economy about 3% a year, which adds up, of course, to billions, if not trillions of dollars. The Bank of England's pioneered a lot of the research in the public sector around this. They estimate that if they were able to switch to a blockchain system and dramatically reduce disintermediation, the result would be at least 3 percentage points in GDP growth, which 3 percentage points might sound like a small number, but in a national economy, that's actually enormous. The UK estimates that it would nearly wipe out unemployment in the UK. I think what's interesting about the opportunity in the Arab economies is that there's more willpower to actually do this transformation, whether we're talking about the kingdom or the Emirates in particular, which means that potentially they could leapfrog entirely. And I think any time you have a radically new technology, it creates this opportunity. And I think particularly in the case of the Middle Eastern economies right now, it's a really key economy, really key opportunity to become a really global center of financial services and excellence and leapfrog the existing systems that you see in Europe and the United States today.